Alrighty, I think I'm live. Hey guys, how's it going? This is Ron from the Rideshare Culture. Much appreciated to the new subscribers. Much appreciated to the people that are commenting and liking the videos. I'm very happy to see right now we're at 215 subscribers. We're almost close to the end of the month. And I know I said we could get to 300. I know we can. We can do this. In this video, I want to talk about something that I think is going on with my car. I made a video just recently about my Turo experience. And I was talking about my first renter. I have a second renter right now, and he's renting the car for about 7 days. About a week. Total for him 318, but he got some discounts and all that. I'm getting out of the 213 in my pocket. Something's going on because I checked my location on the car, and for 24, about almost 20, look like about almost the day and a half, he's been at that same spot. He hasn't moved. And it looks like he's at a resort. He's at a resort in Palm Beach County. Now, I'm like, okay, cool. He drove by 60 miles. Now, not only can my car look at location, I could check the gas, I could check the mileage. Listen, OnStar do a lot of stuff. You can call OnStar, get your police report, and they'll shut the car for you. So I'll pay for that service. You know, it's a premium service. So the other thing that I also check, I want to check the engine. I want to see if there's anything going on with the engine, because if the person is like driving crazy, it might hit up an engine light. I don't know, but it would tell me. But when I gave him the car and he traveled, I checked the location. On the bottom, it gives me what's called a system check. A system check. So when I try to do the system check, I can't check my system. It's telling me that an attached device might be plugged in to my OBD2 port. I said, why would I never plugged anything in my port. I never did. I have OnStar to check everything. You click it, it'll tell you all the codes it needs to tell you, and they'll tell you what to do next, because all the sensors are there. All the sensors are in the computer, and they'll go into my app. So I went and I went on YouTube, and I had to research. I'm thinking. It's the title of the video. Is he manipulating my mileage? Because I don't know where this guy's going. We had a very short conversation. He was very late. He was an hour late to pick up, which, you know, I'm going to also give fault on my end, because I should have maybe be very clear that if this happens, you know, I can't maybe hand off the car or whatever. Or to have to charge a higher rate because, you know, you're late, or get an extra couple of dollars because you're late. But I didn't do that because, again, you know, this is my second one with Turo. So it says that's an attached device. Every time I try to refresh it on my app, on my Chevy app, it's telling me that something is connected to my OBD2 port. It's called the onboard diagnostic port. And the OBD2 number 2 is because that was a first make back in the early 90s. And then in the later, like the mid to later 90s, they came out with a universal OBD2 port, meaning that all car manufacturers would have this port for all your mechanics to plug in their devices, instead of having all different proprietary things. So proprietary plugs. So when I'm looking at this, I'm like, let me do a YouTube search, and I don't say anything about Turo, about rollback miles, but I went on and I looked at how can rollback miles even be affected. So there's this video that came out a year ago in Denver, and people are using a device to plug into the OBD2 port to roll back the miles or to keep it stuck. So I'm like, the location is still the same. It's never changed. I'm not getting an alert about him moving. My gas is the same. The oil is the same. My temperature of the tires are the same as well. If the tires change, then I know something's up, because if it goes down, I know because it's maybe weather. If it has a very high increase in PSI, in your pressure in the tire, that means they're driving. Because then, of course, as you drive, the air in the tire gets heated up and it expands, and that's why your PSI starts to go up when you look at your middle of your screen, or if you have the app on your phone and you got things connected. On both my cars, I have it's part of the car. It tells you the PSI number. So it's set at, mine is set at 35, and if it go up, they must be driving. It's not too hot now. Palm Beach is a little bit cooler than where I'm at right now. I'm in Fort Lauderdale. Palm Beaches right now should be about 69, 68. So I saw the video say they plugged it in. They were able to manipulate the miles. So here's what I'm thinking, Turo family. If you're watching, if somebody could tell me this, if this has happened to you, I don't know if you check your trackers like that. I got a tracker on the car. Have you seen or heard, or even to you or somebody else, on YouTube as well, that people are manipulating the miles so they don't have to pay mile overages? Because that's the other thing. If I want to sell this car and they go in and plug it in and they see a mile overage, based off a history or whatever, I get in trouble for that. So I want to know. I want to know if you guys can tell me about that. I'm gonna message. Maybe I can message Sima from Sima's experience, because she's usually the only one that focuses on Turo. Sima, if you're watching, I'm gonna send you a message, and I don't even know if you even know who I am, but I'm gonna send you a message. I'm gonna send you a DM because I really want to know if you ever had this happen to you. I went through your videos. You haven't talked about it, but something is attached to my OBD2 port, and I can't diagnose my engine right now. So I don't know. But I'm putting this video on YouTube to see if somebody can catch it and tell me what's up. All right, anyway, guys, you guys have a good one. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.